Springfield today, focusing on improving the community.
It's just our first stop as Western Mass News goes town by town. The meeting was focused on improving Springfield's South End neighborhood. Residents and businesses came together with law enforcement to think of different ways they can reduce criminal activity within the city and improve the quality of life.
A read-along event held at the Agawam Public Library this morning. Children ages 3 to 5 years old were invited to read their favorite story to Bella, the therapy dog. The library says Bella loves to hear different stories and, of course, make new friends. Today's event took place from 10 to 11 a.m.
Oh, so sweet. And finally, Town by Town takes us to Chicopee, where a farmers market was held on Mount Carmel Ave this morning. The market ran from 10 a.m. until 2 this afternoon, and the event will return every Wednesday, now until September 13th.